Hello and welcome to Buybox Tech Support. Now this is a quick instructional video to just show you the latest of Dell's Latitude 3000 series. This is the 3480, only just released. There are no official teardowns because it's brand new. So we're just going to have a quick look at it, give you guys a sneak peek of what's coming and show you how to get the system board out. Okay, so I've already been round, loosened the case, loosened all the screws, so that will come away nice and easy. Obviously, first thing we need to do with any laptop, clip in and then remove the battery. So battery connection is here, comes away, and then there's three screws, one here and top corner here. So stud there, so no screw to remove. Okay, the battery should just lift away. We'll place that off to one side. Now, we can immediately see, looking at the main board, cable connections are fairly standard. Wi-Fi, mobile broadband, I/O board coming in here. Here we've got this hinge. Now, not only is it trapping all the cables, but it's actually coming over and on top of the board. Let me just give you a little close-up of this. Okay, you can see that hinge is going to need to be released, hopefully not fully dismantled, but with any luck we can just take these two screws out and then we can pivot that up and away. So before we do anything else, we're going to need to take the keyboard out and detach all the connections on the back of the board. So obviously once this hinge has been released, it's going to make it very, very difficult to open and close the laptop. So we'll flip it over, connect back in, pop the top open and get the keyboard out. Now there are 5 little indentations along the top running across here. We'll just get in behind those and get this keyboard out of the way. Okay, there's a catch in the middle on either side, just be aware of that, and then pull the keyboard and out it comes. So gated connection for the keyboard, pop that to one side, and we can see here straight away no backlight cable, so we don't need to worry about that. And there's just the 4 connections here. You lift all of those up and remove the cables. Okay, with that done, we'll just pop all of those gated connections back down, shut the lid and flip it back over again. Okay, clip back in, and now we can get on with the main part. Removing all the connections, releasing this hinge, taking away the heatsink and fan, and finally getting the system board out. So we'll work our way around, removing each connection as we go. Hard drive comes away there. There's 2 connections onto this little daughter board. This one's a very short connection and quite stiff, so just be careful with that one. Okay, the fan power there, we'll just get into that one. Okay. And at this point, really, to get at these connections, it's going to be better if this hinge is just up and out of the way. So, we'll remove these 2 screws. And hopefully this will just pivot up. Now, being a brand new laptop, maybe a little stiff because it's not been opened and closed very many times, but okay, there we go. So that's the hinge up and out of the way. Now, We're going to need to remove all of these, but as it's going to be the same board going back in, I'm not going to bother taking each component off individually. We'll just remove them and push them all to one side. Okay, this one actually hooks into the motherboard here, so you just pivot it away and then lift the connection. Okay, so there's another connection here hidden by the hinge, so we'll just pull this one away. Have a quick check around the board, make sure everything that should be disconnected has been disconnected, and now we can get the fan sorted. Okay, so two screws to remove the fan. And then 4 on the heatsink. We should be able to lift this up and away together. Okay. Now with those bits all done, we just need to check here. You see there's a little clip just at the back here holding this connection in place. So we'll just unclip that, get that off and out of the way, give us a little bit more space to free the board. And then we'll work around the 3 screws. First one's here, second one here, third one here, that actually hold the system board in place. Okay, final check. And as ever, only ever touching the sides, we can take the system board and remove that completely from the unit. Thank you very much. See you next time.